Okay, let's fix that. So we'll see how this stream goes tonight. Let me know what everyone thinks. I have concerns about internet speed. So hopefully the internet speed is not absolute garbage because I am in Arizona in an Airbnb and I have my concerns about how fast their internet is. We're watching the end of the Bucks and the Texans 5-point game. Bucks 9 seconds left at the 3-yard line, second down and goal. It's gonna be run in for a touchdown with 6 seconds left. Rashad White. That's bonkers. But I made it to Arizona, and that's where I am right now in my Airbnb, my tiny home Airbnb, getting stuff set up. It took me a while. I had to like rearrange the whole place. But we're here. We're here. Everything is good. I'm going to wear my Casa Bonita hat because... All right, let's move this. I'm just trying to get everything else ready. 6 seconds left in the game. Let's see here. Monday night. Let's see here. What should I do? Monday night prediction. We're going to do... let's see here. LA Chargers, 20. Raiders, Las Vegas. I'm going to say that. Let me go ahead and pin that. I think it's going to be a pretty low-scoring game. I have a feeling. Yeah, that was a rough one. But, hey, positive for you guys. I know you were, like, freaking out. Let's see here. My lights are a little dim in here, aren't they? I was worried about that. Sorry, give me a second. I gotta copy and... And no. Getting it to my brother real quick. Mac Jones was good and could pull it. I know, right? I have a feeling. So, like, that was... I said I wouldn't worry. All right, kick off. Sorry. Kick off for the Texans gets up to the 33, but runs out of time. They had a timeout. That was dumb. Oh, why would you bring it out? He could have gotten... Oh, boy. So, Baker Mayfield didn't look good again. He didn't look terrible. But their offensive line is a freaking liability. Sorry, I'm getting this other light. If you can hear a lot of moving around. I brought a bunch of stuff with me. And I was trying to limit how much I had to set up because this is a very small space. But it is very dull where I can see my camera. So we are going to make some adjustments. But a nice little 13 hour, actually, it was supposed to be a 12 and a half to 13 hour drive. I may or may not have driven like a complete dickhead, which means I got here in, how quickly did I get here? Got here in like 11 and a half hours. But it's not like I was speeding a little, but it's like, it was actually mostly just really good traffic. I-40, what the hell? That's not the right thing. I-40, as usual, had a bunch of semi-trucks that did not know how to get out of their own way. And they would like pass each other like going a mile an hour faster than the truck they're passing. So that was fun. Juan, I'm glad you're here. I'm glad to see everybody. I didn't know if I was going to be able to do this tonight, but here I am, and we'll see if the quality of the stream is suspect. That is just simply, let's see here. Does this make it better or worse? Hold on. Oh, that's better actually. I think that's better. Yeah, Lutz missed, and yeah, I know, I saw that, but leverage was, yeah, I know. That's a whole thing. I don't even, like, honestly, it's week 2. I'm just going to kind of have to get past it. That it was a real bummer. Real fucking bummer, man. But tonight, if I can figure this out, if I can figure out my life real quick, there's just no space. Like, I already had no space where I had it before, but this is even nowhere more space. It's even worse. I got 2 packs of cards at Walmart. The local Walmart has an insane amount of cards. Most of ones I don't want to buy. Like just versions of cards I don't like as much. But I was going to open, I got a Bo Nix tin and a select thing. So I'll open that. I was going to open one here in a few minutes right before the kickoff. But on this game, I put my prediction up. I think this is going to be lower scoring. That is true. The Chiefs did lose. That does make me happy. Who do the Broncos play next week? I didn't even pay attention to that. Hey, Daniel Barry. What am I doing here? Okay, so who do the Broncos play next week? I am curious. Let's see. I wasn't even paying attention. Oh, great. We play the Chargers. Fuck. Well, I hope they look like shit tonight. So that way I can maybe have some optimism, because the Broncos looked like shit this week as far as defense is concerned, and our special teams was bad both weeks. So that's cool. Daniel Beard is my brother, and he has been here. He's the one usually you hear talking with me. But he's in Colorado at my house right now, hanging out with my kids, while I am in Arizona, in my tiny house. It's all one room. Well, the bathroom's separate, but oh boy. Yeah, it's in no, it's not. It's in Vegas. We're playing in San Diego. Or LA. Yeah, sorry. You're right. We're playing the Chargers in LA. Yeah, I don't know, man. We'll see. The Broncos, I mean, it's a divisional game, but we always split the season with the Chargers. So tell Elliot hi and I love him. Yeah, it's a little weird. I've never worked away from home, so a 13-hour drive out here yesterday. Oh, and I took all day, got out here last night and unpacked most stuff, and then I got off work and I went and got food and some other stuff and organized more. And yeah. It is, yeah, this game's late as hell. It is. And I'm on California time right now in Arizona because they don't have daylight savings, so it's only 8 for me. I'm sorry. No, it's 7. My computer still says it's 8. There you go. Kickoff returned up to the 20 to the 23. He gets, as soon as the Chargers special teams got there, he just went down like a bag of potatoes. I don't know why I said that. Like I said, there's going to be some weird crap I say tonight. And the reason being is I am tired. I am so tired. Like this whole week of packing and getting ready and then driving and all this crap. Like it wore me out. So trying to stay awake. Good Lord. All right. In shotgun, Geno Smith, I'm going to have to lean over to see the TV. Back lined up behind him looks to be Genty. TV's a little smaller than I'm used to and further away. Fakes the handoff, throws it over the middle. Almost intercept. Oh, it is intercepted. Oh, shit. Oh, boy. It looked like it was not picked. It got almost picked, and then it deflected into another guy's hands. Wow. Ugh. So he throws it, bounces off two guys and into the hands of a linebacker. Interception, first play of the game. That was bonkers. It bounced straight into his hands. Oh my God. Oh, that is, Raiders fans are already like, oh, fuck. They're in the red zone already. Oh, boy. So from, okay, they're not in the red zone quite. They're at the 25. Justin Herbert under center, fakes the handoff, rolls out to the right, is going to throw. Great protection. Almost throws an interception himself, incomplete. He caught it. It was like a 50-50 ball. And I just realized I need to modify my little quarter marker because the Raiders color is black. So let's make this red? No, that looks terrible. Well, no, it's because it's too small. We'll figure it out. I'll figure out my life. It's going to be fine. Oh, no. Way too big. All right. In shotgun, back lined up in the backfield. Herbert. Waiting. Takes the snap. Throws it over to the right side. Is caught at the 20. Tries to dive around and cut back left. Ladd McConkey, but it is going to end up being about a 5-yard gain. There we go. Modifying stuff as I go. Let's make this 9. Save that. That looks good, right? Maybe? Who fucking knows? So I'll open one of my boxes of cards. I'll open the select, I think, during my first intermission here. In shotgun, back line up to the left. Ladd McConkey in motion, 3rd and 5 from the 20. Steps back. Herbert to throw. He's going to run. He throws it. Caught. Oh, almost batted. Is batted down. Almost picked again. So 4th down and 5, they're going to get a field goal out of it. Or a field goal try, rather. Yeah, that's part of the reason he failed so badly in, I think he failed in New England, was because they had no O-line, and his pocket presence is ass, and so he would just, like, get eaten alive. Kick is up, and it is good, so the first play for the Raiders ends up in 3 points for the Chargers. Way to go, Raiders. Way to, you know, be reliably the Raiders. There we go. You can't take the Seahawks. Yeah, you can make Geno. Like, what is it? He didn't write back or whatever, except for interceptions. He had interception problems, I think, the whole time. So, open a box of select. Maybe we'll get. I really hope. What is it called? A zebra. Let's see what we get card wise. Open up some cards. I know Dan's been waiting for this one. I told him they actually had cards out here. All right, let's see here. Torrey Taylor. That's a base card. Braylon Allen's another base. Jaden Daniels, it is a base concourse. Let's see here. Jaden Reed. These are okay. They're going to go through the non-rookies. All right, here we go. A.J. Brown. That's a die-cut prism. I know one guy who might like that card. Buda Baker. That's a prism, but really, Buda Baker. Oh. Brian Anger. The punter? Are you kidding me? Okay, whatever. So this pack was clearly not the banger. I did get a Derrick Henry club level. That's a pretty cool card. I'll probably keep that just for me. That's going to be for me later. Drake May, Patriots. That's a select. It's kind of a base. It's not a thing. Another Drake May, turbocharged. I don't know anything about the turbocharged cards. Not a prism, but still a cool card. Keon Coleman, Jordan Love, Brian Branch, Pratt Firemouth, and Darnell Savage. All right. Well, not the best pack of cards I've ever opened, but not the worst. I do like my Derrick Henry, though. Yeah, that sounds about right, Juan. Yeah, everything I've read, I didn't get to watch any football. I listened to games as much as I could. Kickoff is away. The Raiders are going to field it at the 1, up to the 10, the 15 to the 20, and take it down at the 21. Now let's see if the offense can make a play that gets them points this time instead of their opponent. All right, I'm going to have a drink. I'm worn out, man. I haven't really had a beverage. I'm going to have a beverage. Otherwise, I'm going to fall asleep tonight. I made myself a nice little food for dinner in my little tiny house. My bed is so close to the ceiling in the loft that if I get up too quickly, I will knock myself unconscious. I'm sorry, not in shotgun anymore. Under center, moving forward. Genty in the backfield. 13:38 on the clock. 1st and 10. Raiders hands the ball off to Genty, who's going to get 3. Oh, breaks a tackle up to the 30. Oh, wow, up to the 35-yard line. Nice run for Genty. I do like Ashton Genty. I hate the damn Raiders. I wish he had gotten drafted by somebody else because I really, really like Genty. It is an Airbnb. I have a tiny house. It is slightly larger than an RV. It has all the stuff you need. It doesn't have an oven, but it has a toaster oven. I brought most of my stuff down here, though. It's good enough. It'll work. I'm going to be down here for like 6 weeks, though. So, in shotgun, back lined up to the right, is Genty. Steps back to throw. Throws it. Dangerous throw. 5-yard gain. Oh, my God. Yeah, it's just a little tiny house. It's kind of in the... out not really near much. There's like a couple of tiny houses that they rent out to people, and it's pretty interesting. It's a pretty neat little spot. I have a little porch, a little loft. No washer and dryer, though. That's going to be an issue for me. In shotgun, backline up to the left. Oh, wow. They confused on where Genty was going to go. Genty was supposed to go to the left, I think, and he went to the right. And so Smith spun around in a circle, realized what was nothing happening, and he tried to run forward. Gain of nothing. It could have been worse. He was supposed, yeah, Genty went right. It was supposed to go left. That would be amazing, Juan. That would be great, seeing as how I'm stuck out here right now. And I won't be able to stream Thursday, Sunday, or Monday next week. There's going to be no streams next weekend because I will be out of town. I will be in a even different location. I'll be in St. Louis, and I won't be able to bring any of this stuff. Steps back, throws it over the middle, caught, number 10, up to the 50, to the 45 across midfield, down at the 40. That's Thornton, Jr., Dante Thornton. And that is a pickup of 16 and a first down. So Geno Smith, 2 for 3, 25 yards, and a pick. Doing better than Herbert, 1 for 3 for 5. Well, I guess the pick kind of negates that, huh? Whatever. I'm going to drink this now. Maybe my brain will start working better. It won't. In under center, going to hand the ball off, not to Genty. Another running back, gain of 3. That's Zamir White. Shebang. I do really want to open this tin. I'm not going to open the cards yet. I'm going to open the tin and see what packs I got. In shotgun, back lined up to the right. Gonna throw it. That's white on the intended target, and it is dropped. It was thrown way too far in front of him. So that did not work out very well. But I did buy, it's a dented tin, but I don't really care. It's a Bo Nix tin, see? Got a little dent in it, but I'm going to keep this one. I don't normally keep the tins, but it's Bo Nix. We'll see. This is like kind of a mixed bag. You can get different types of cards in here, so let's see what kinds I got. I won't open the packs yet. So I got an Optic, a Zenith, a normal Donruss. Ooh, I like that. That's uncommon. And a Phoenix. Steps back in the pocket, throws it over the left side, more towards the defender than it was to his... But I think that was because there was a flag. It looks like there may have been holding. Either PI or holding. It is PI. Yeah, it looks like he pulled on him a bit. So that's kind of probably why. Yeah, Hart pulled on his jersey as the pass was on his way, and it slowed him down. Made it incomplete. I think he overthrew him regardless, but you can't pull on someone's jersey like that. I don't know. It could, like, we will see. It could absolutely be the Saints 2024 situation. In shotgun, first down and 10, Genty in motion, rolls out to the right and hands off. It's a handoff to number 1, and gain of about 3. Raiders, yeah. Well, you know what they say, the damaged packs sometimes have the best cards. And the thing on it, it doesn't... Yeah. So I got kind of what I wanted. I got both of the Donrusses, which is the rarer of the set. So I'll take it. In shotgun, Genty to the left. He's going to step back. He's going to throw. Smith throws it over the right side. Way high. Almost intercepted in the end zone. Too high for the pick, but third down and 7 coming up. So Geno is playing dangerously. All right, in shotgun, Genty to the left, 4 wide. Brock Bowers all the way out left. Smith steps back. He's going to throw, pressure coming, and he's going to get sacked. That's probably a 8-yard sack would be my guess. Oh, 10-yard sack. 4th and 17 coming up. They're going to have to attempt a field goal as well. I told you, I don't know if you guys heard it early. I said this is going to be a defensive game. I have a feeling that this game is not going to be high scoring. My prediction shows fairly low. I have a feeling I'm going to be correct on that. Sorry, I'll try to stop yawning so much. 54-yard attempt. Kick is up, and it is right down the middle and way more than enough distance. Have ourselves a tie game. Now, actually, what would be funny is if it could just end this way, I would be happier than if either team won or lost. Oh, yeah. His little... Yeah. Yep, I could see that being annoying as hell. It's like when someone does the mile-high salute. And I'm like, eat a bag. Oh, I'm tired. I need this game to be exciting, otherwise I'm going to fall asleep in my chair. Yeah, right? It's just funny. Do 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 do. Dan Fouts. Like, I think Gino's a decent quarterback. He's just, I don't know. I don't think he's amazing. Ooh. Let's see here. Do that. And I said I got my packs here. We'll do open a halftime rip. Yes, the defense, the fact that the defense played so poorly does bother me. It was just very uncharacteristic. And there's some concern there. Darius Davis gets the carry. Gain of... What was that? To the... Oh, sorry, I forgot to call out the kickoff. Okay, 1st and 10 from the 35. Was not a run. That was a kickoff return. Wow, sorry, I'm distracted. In shotgun, back lined up to the left. Looks to be Omarion Hampton. It is going to be snap, fakes the handoff. Herbert steps back, throws it deep down the left side, going for it. Incomplete. It was underthrown, and that was for Johnston. I think if he was a little more experienced, he would have tried to go back a little bit harder and maybe drawn that PI flag when you have an underthrown ball like that. They're showing Tom Brady. He just gave the guy next to him some serious side eye. That was funny. Some random fucking assistant coach. In shotgun. That's going to be a false start. I saw that from here. Holy crap. That should be on 79. Yep, Pipkins, number 79. False start. Saw that one. Saw that happening. He's going against Crosby, so he was getting a little bit of a jump there. But yeah, that was fairly obvious. Let's see here. Okay, so 2nd down and 15 in shotgun. Back lined up to the left. Little Crosby's coming. He gets close, and it's going to be, incomplete. Bobbled. It was fought over. It was like a 50-50 ball, and just going to be an incomplete. Intended for Johnston again. Did I pick up Johnston in my fantasy as a backup? I did. And he has not done anything yet, so I'm not too worried. But at the same point, I need Omarion Hampton to not get 32 points. 31.5 would be detrimental. I would lose. In shotgun, backline to the left, 3rd and 15 at the 30. Fakes the handoff. He's going to try and throw it. He's going to scramble and cut up and get 5 yards back to the 35, and that is going to bring up 4th down and 10, and we will be seeing a punt team come out. Yeah, that sounds about right. Juan, I can appreciate that, and I know Hoff can also appreciate that. Kickoff is away. Fair caught at the 26-yard line. Let's see. Sorry, I'm responding to a text about the Broncos game. Derek, who's been on here before, texted me. He's like, "Did you read about it in AZ?" And I'm like, "No, I listened to it on my drive." The worst part was the announcers that I was listening to didn't see the flag right away, so they were like kind of celebrating that the Broncos won. And then they're like, "Oh wait, there's a flag," and I was like, "Oh, fuck." Like, just very sad. Very, very sad news. No. The only way I'll be happy, like, I don't care if the Chiefs make the playoffs, because I don't think they're gonna win the Super Bowl this year. I think they look not good. I really want the Broncos to make the playoffs again. I want Bo Nix to play like a franchise quarterback. I want a franchise quarterback. That's just basically it. I want the defense to play well, and I want Bo Nix to play well. I'm getting antsy. Let's open one of the cheaper packs of cards. We'll open the Zenith. I'm saving my Donruses for halftime. Michael Penix base. Heh, this one's for you, Juan. Fred Warner. This one's also for you, Juan. Travis Kelce patch card. There you go, buddy. And shockingly enough, Brock Purdy. Not that many cards in the Zenith. But A to Z Fred Warner. I got the F. Interesting. Travis Kelce. Z jersey. Not a bad looking card. He brings up Travis Kelce, and then I pull a Kelce jersey card. So, Zenith was the cheapest of the packs. We'll do that one. At the change between quarter 1 and 2, we'll open the Phoenix, and then I'm saving both Donruses, I think, for halftime. Under center, Genty in the backfield at their own 21. Or I'm sorry, at their own 16. Fakes it. Smith scrambling, runs into his own lineman, but then somehow escapes. Pressure all over the place. Completes the pass. It's going to be caught, and that's wow. So gain of, ended up being gain of 2. Dude, if I get a downtown, I'm going to freak out on camera. Like, I will, like, I shit you not. If I get a downtown, I will fucking, and if I get a Bo Nix downtown, you better believe I'm going to freak the fuck out. All right, so they've gotten up to the 19-yard line. 2nd down and 7. That was Michael Mayer on the reception of 3 yards. It's going to be a handoff to Genty, who runs into his own. He ran into his own player and then fell down and lost 5 yards. Bro. Jesus Christ. Did he run into... Was that Mayer? Yeah, he ran into and then tripped over Michael Mayer, who was supposed to be blocking for him. He's a rookie. So. If I get a Spencer, whatever. I'll sell it. It'll still be worth like $400. High snap. Smith to throw it. Throws it short to the right. That's going to be caught by Bowers up to the 19, to the 20. They're marking it at the 19. So 4th down and 7. They got back to where they were at 2nd down. So, punt coming out. Like I said, I told you this game was going to be defensive and not very fun. God, I hope this game gets fun. For the love of God. Please let this game get fun. So, from their own 19, punt team is out on 4th and 7. The Vegas Raiders, 5:44 on the clock, punt it away, and handled at the 22. He's going to cut to the right or left, go up, and get pushed out of bounds around the 28-yard line. Small return, about 5. I honestly, I want to see the Chargers lose, just because, like, I think the Raiders are mid. I think they had a good game last week, and I don't think they're as good as they could be. I think exactly that. The Chargers are a much bigger threat. So I'd like to see them lose, to see them have, like, you know, the possibility of actually being bad. Hold on one sec. I got a phone call. Hoff, yes, I am in Arizona. I am in Prescott. I'm in a tiny home, and I am happily enough surprised to see that the wireless internet is good enough where my TV looks clear and hopefully my stream looks clear. Yeah, if you do, I will be here. So, if you come to Arizona and Prescott on the 12th, I will be in my tiny little house. So, that's one of the weekends I'm staying. I only fly back to Colorado every other weekend. So, hold on just 1 second. Finish up my phone call. Bree's on the phone. She'll be joining the chat shortly. Tell her the kids escaped. Say what?
Am I on speaker? Shit.
Okay, Chargers take over after the punt. As I said, this game is going to be boring as... boring. Sorry. Language. And it is boring. It is quite boring. It's going to be fakes the handoff. Herbert to throw. Pressure coming. Gets hit as he throws. Going to be caught. Ladd McConkey up to the 47-yard line. So, that was a nice little play there. I fell asleep and then they robbed me. Yeah, that sounds about right. So, 47-yard line. Good play. That was the first major actual play by the Chargers this game. So, we'll see. Maybe they can get their shit together. Glad to see Hoff in here, though. That makes me happy. I knew it was a haul, but yeah, it's like an hour and a half from Phoenix. Depends on how you drive. It's going to be a handoff, and that is a gain of about 5. And that was Najee Harris, the one-eyed pirate, getting about 6 on the carry. And like I said, in fantasy, I'm playing against Omarion Hampton, and at the very end of that game that just ended, I got a bunch of points from Bucky Irving and Baker Mayfield with all the running and scrambling and shit. And so now I'm up by 30. Najee is active, and he has run 1 for 6. And Justin Herbert is 1 for 5, and they haven't even tried to run it with Omarion Hampton at all. In shotgun, in shotgun, Herbert, Najee Harris to his right. That was an early start. It looks like there is a flag. It's going to be a free play. Up to the 40 to the 35, Herbert with his legs. Nice big carry for him. My guess is that is a offsides on the defense. And that play will just stand because Free play. 4:01 left in the first. I have a feeling we're not going to see David tonight because this game started so freaking late. I believe Crosby jumped off the line on that one. He's been playing better with one eye than he was with two last year. Yep. Yep. There it is. Matt Crosby with the defensive offsides decline across midfield to the 35. Was Herbert on a nice little 12-yard scooteroo. All right, in shotgun, Najee lined up to the left of Herbert. Man in motion is number 1. Snaps the ball, steps back. Pressure is coming. Herbert's going to try and escape. He doesn't. And guess who gets him? Well, not actually. It was not. That was Lalu. Lalu. Lilu Dallas multi-pass. But Herbert gets sacked, 2nd down and 13 back at the 38. So they are still in Vegas territory, obviously, and they're in field goal range. Now it's getting further back. But moving the ball well until right there. We'll see if that's going to affect them much. So 2nd down and 13. This is Jonah Lailu. That's the guy you're thinking of is on the Colts. Pressure coming. Herbert throws it to the right. It's going to be caught and just shy of the 1st down is Keenan Allen, the old man, for 10 yards. 3rd down and 3. Yeah, there's Laiatu Latu, and then there's what is his name? Jonah Laulu. Similar as far as how you say it, spelled completely different, obviously. Raiders fans just, no matter what, they're a real special bunch. I like Raiders fans, though. They're usually pretty nice, actually. Chiefs fans I'm sorry, not all of them, just some. In shotgun, all by himself. He's going to throw it. Pressure coming over the middle. Caught. That's Ladd McConkey at the 18-ish yard line. 1st down. There is a flag, though. Is a late flag. Is it going to come back? Oh, yeah. It's coming back. Offense, offsides. Interesting. So he was lined up offsides. Number 84, Lambert Smith, wide receiver. Yep, and so there you go. 3rd down and 8. Everyone remember that one where Tony was lined up offsides and he scored that touchdown and then had a shit fit about it? And yeah. Anyway, 3rd down and 8 instead of 3rd and 3 now. Of course he did. Hi, baby. In shotgun. Back lined up in the backfield is Omarion Hampton. Herbert's going to run it himself, and he's going to... Oh, he fake slid. I thought fake sliding was illegal. He fake slid, and then he did slide. It should have been a flag for the fake slide. You're not allowed to fake slide. They're giving it to the defense. That's some bullshit. No, they made it illegal after that. So there was a Mahomes thing. He did it, and then there was a college incident where someone did it, and someone ended up getting really hurt. And I think in college and the pro level, they decided to... Actually, that may not have been a fake slide. It just looked like he juked. That is helmet, whatever. Alrighty. So after that, 12-yard line, hands the ball off. It's going to be carried up the right side. That is Omarion Hampton, gain of about 5, his first carry of the day. No touchdowns, please. I don't need him to win. I put in some wrong players in fantasy this week, and it really bit me in the ass. Yeah, that should be. Because it's like, the reason is, and I think the only, like, it should, if they were gonna not have all the these crazy flags about like if you hit someone just a little too late and how many yards it is. If they didn't have those, then it wouldn't matter. But if you do that and someone's trying to avoid getting a penalty by not hitting you, then it should be a penalty. $12 men. Still second down. Wait, second down. First down. It was first down and 10. Why did he say replay second down? Yeah, 12 men. Wasn't even a guy running off. It was just there wasn't a guy running off. There was just 12 guys on the field. Oh boy. 113, 112, 111, 110, 109, 108 if anyone wanted to sync. And let me know if you do want to again. 1st and 5, like I said. It's going to be run up the middle, and Mario Hampton's going to lose 2 yards. So, they take away his carry for 5 yards, and now he has -3 yards total, which is good for my fantasy team because I'm playing against him, and I need him to not do well because, well, actually, realistically, he would need to get like 30 points. So as long as he doesn't get 30 points, I'll be fine. So, 2nd down and 8. Make sure you like, too, please. Please like my stream, because it helps. It really actually does. I don't know why. Stupid algorithm crap. But, so like and subscribe. Welcome to the Arizona streams. Next week there won't be one because I'll be in a different city and I can't bring all this stuff like I said earlier. In shotgun, back lined up to the left, 2nd down and 8, 30 seconds left in the first quarter. Herbert, taking all the time in the world, takes the snap, pressure coming, and Crosby's right there. He's going to run around the right side, throw it, and it's going to be caught, and that is a touchdown, and that is Keenan Grumpy Old Man Allen. And we got our first touchdown of the game at the end, with 20 seconds left, in the first quarter. 9-3. That was a good catch. Keenan Allen, everyone's like, oh, is he going to be good this year? Like, what happened? I'm like, what do you mean? He played for the Bears. That's why he was bad. Like, are you kidding me? He gets back in a Chargers uniform and he's scoring touchdowns again. Shocking, right? That would be nice one. Kick is up, and it is good. 7-point lead for the Chargers. 10-3. All right, so there's 20 seconds left in the first, and there will be a kickoff here shortly. Sounds good, one. Just, manifest the raid and come back and say hi. Oh, God, what'd I do? Oh, that's all. Okay, whatever. Oh! Boop, boop. Losing my shit. Being by myself is weird. It's, like, really weird. I don't like it. Cheers, everybody. Chugging contest with myself. I might lose. Ugh. My nipples. Boink. I'm going to make another drink, because why not? I mean, I got to work tomorrow, but unlike my previous job site where I was, at home, which was nice, the negative was my drive was about an hour in the morning. This drive is 7 minutes. So that is, I haven't had a drive shorter than 45 minutes in 4 years. So it's a little crazy, to be honest. Still getting used to that. It's going to take some getting used to being like wake up and not have to be like, okay, I got to do this and I got to be in the car and I could listen to an entire podcast. Kickoff, by the way, was a touchback. So the Raiders will get the ball on their own 35. But yeah, so now like usually in the morning I can listen to like a whole playlist or like an entire podcast or something like that. But now I get like through like a song and a half and bam, I'm at work. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? I'm so not used to that. It is quite nice. All right, under center. You got Genty in the backfield. 2 out wide. Man in motion, number 1. Hands off to number 1 on a sweep. Cuts up the right side, breaks a tackle, and gets about 8 yards. Or maybe 7. I can't tell. We'll see. Depends on placement. Uh-oh. Khalil Mack is injured. Ooh, that's not good for the Chargers. If the Chargers lose, or if they win, but they win and then there's a bunch of attrition, like they have like some like they don't need to be injured all season. I'm not saying I want guys to get injured, but just enough to not play next week against the Broncos, that would be real cool. I'd be fine with that. All right, that is the end of the first quarter. Let's get this change over. Quarter number 2. Raiders driving. It's going to be, what is it, 2nd and 3 or 2nd and 2? What did I see there? Oh, I hit the wrong button. Shit. Sorry. 2nd and 3. So it was a 7 yards. I thought 8, but no, whatever. So while we're on this quick break, we'll go over some team stats. 70 yards to 44. 1 turnover to none. Everything's actually pretty similar. It's not, it's the first quarter. But let's open a pack of Phoenix. Like I said, I'm saving my possible really cool cards for the very end, or for the halftime. It would be cool, though, to get something really cool. I just haven't had luck recently, but we'll see. Breece Hall, not a rookie. James Conner, Mike Evans, and a base J.J. McCarthy. At least there's that. Get a quarterback. Mike Evans. There you go. Little break. Da 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 da. Be right back. Okay, sorry about that. Flag on that next play. Didn't really do anything. You got Mac going to the training room. He hit his hand real hard, it looks like. Let's see here. Watch the replay. Yeah. Oh, it got like caught. Oh, his elbow and wrist. Oh, fuck. That looks... I think he broke his arm. Shit. I know, buddy. All right, so first down and 10 after the 5-yard penalty. They're at their 40-07. It's going to be a handoff to Genty. Genty's going to get lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. If they call it that, they probably will. But yeah, Khalil Mack, dude, something bad. That looked bad. He looked like he was in a ton of pain. Oh man, that's a big loss for the Chargers. Oh boy. All right. Under center, second down and 10. Their own 47. Man in motion. It's Brock Bowers. Ashton Genty in the backfield. Takes the handoff, or takes the snap, fakes the handoff, throws it, tipped up, almost intercepted. It was tipped in the air and almost picked off. Genty saved it from being intercepted. Dangerous throw again. Smith is he is putting the ball in not great places. Well, hey, at least I get to still do this a little bit. I brought my computer and a bunch of other stuff down, so I can still do this. Next weekend I can't because I'll be in St. Louis doing some family stuff. But the week after that, I will probably do fuck it. I mean, I'm down here. I'll probably do Thursday night, the Broncos, Sunday night, Monday night, something like that. We'll see. In shotgun, steps back, pressure coming, throws it over the middle, caught, and that's going to be number 16 down at the, I want to say the 28. Yeah, down to the 28. That's Jacoby Myers on the reception. All right, Smith takes the snap. Pressure is there. He throws it short, just a duck pass. There's a flag. I believe it's going to be, 66 Parham again. I think that was the same guy as before. Or no, never mind. That wasn't. Different guy. Sorry. But that is the guard on holding. First down and 20 at the 38 of the Chargers coming up. Chargers are still getting quite a bit of pressure even without Khalil Mack. All right. In shotgun. Uh-oh. Back lined up to the left. No, or one wide receiver up, two down. Genty gets the handoff. He's going to get contacted in the backfield and gain maybe 2. Genty has not been as explosive as I was expecting. All right, let's see here. In shotgun. Back lined up to the right. Goes to throw, but he's pressure coming. He escapes the sack, escapes another. He's going to go with his legs. 30 down to the 35. Runs over a guy down to the 20. It's going to bring up third down and 2 after a second and 17. So Geno Smith doing that with his legs. That's something you don't see Sam Darnold do with the Seahawks. Third down and a long one. They're saying 3rd and 1, but it's close. It's 1.5. Snaps the ball. Genty finds a hole, gets 3. Or 2, depending on where they... It's hard to say. They're going to say 2. It was like, whatever. I wouldn't say stellar. It's been offensively mundane, except for that last drive turned into pretty goodness for the Chargers. The very first pass of the game was an interception by Geno Smith. The very first play, very first offensive play, Geno Smith threw a tipped interception, and that was how the game started. In shotgun, Genty lined up in the right. Man in motion, number 16. Smith steps back, pressure coming, throws it to Genty, who's going to spin, make a guy miss, break another tackle, spin around a little bit more, and gain about 4 or 5 on the reception. Pretty decent. So, that is going to be a 4-yard reception for Genty. Seeing flashes from Genty, I haven't seen anything super explosive, but he definitely has some good vision, especially, spinning that guy, pushing through, pushing another guy, kind of getting a couple extra yards. So, I mean, he's showing promise. I don't think he's been amazing yet, but he's a rookie. So, in shotgun, back line up to the right. Sorry, Joe Smith to throw deep down the left side, almost intercepted. Very dangerous throw. Smith has thrown a pick and almost 2 more already. He's making some very suspect throws. Geno Smith is 3 for 3 for third downs. So 3rd down and 6. They're at the 14-yard line. 13, 14. Oh, low snap, bobbles the ball, pressure coming, Geno's going down. 10-yard sack. So they go from the 13 to about the 22, 23. That's Caldwell on the sack, I believe. Yep. Jamari Caldwell, number 99. I believe he's a rookie. It was a low snap. That wasn't really on Geno. It was more on... it was a very low snap from the center, and then the center also let the DT get through. So, I mean, basically that entire sack and bad play was all on the center. 40-yard attempt coming up. Kick is good. So, some more points on the board. 4-point lead for the Chargers. What am I doing? All right, waiting for the kickoff. Commercial break right now, though. So let's chug some more, shall we? I'm very bored. This game is not that exciting, not going to lie. Do. Well, one thing is, I'm in Arizona, but I'm at the higher point, so I think the elevation here is 5,500 feet. So at least there's that, where it's not as hot as other parts of Arizona. It still gets hot, but it's not as bad. It's close to the job site I was working at in Denver, which was getting into the high 80s most days in the past month, sometimes in the 90s. Okay. Waiting for this kickoff. Come on. Sorry, making weird noises. Oh, phone call. Hold on.
kids let her in, and she's
Oh,
soaking wet.
okay. Yeah, get her out.
Yes, no, yeah.
Dan's at my house, and his dog just she likes to eat the sprinklers when they go off. Kickoff is up to the 10 to the 20, 25, cuts right. He's going to get to the 30, maybe the 32. Yeah, I think about the 32. I got to stop my sprinklers. Positive they're on Wi-Fi. So I could stop my sprinklers. So cuz she's like she's a weirdo. Sophie really likes to eat the water coming out of sprinklers as it comes out. So she's kind of a goober. But that's Dan's dog, by the way, if I did not mention that. But, so, yeah. The doggo likes to eat the sprinklers, so I just had to turn him off remotely. That's why he was calling. So from the 32, like I had, yeah, I think it was about right. In shotgun, back lined up to the left. It's going to actually be a handoff to number 1, who's going to cut around the left side, and he's going to lose 2 yards. That was Devin White on the carry. Or, I'm sorry, Quentin Johnston on the carry. Devin White on the tackle. Loss of 2 for Quentin Johnston. So second down and 2, 9:15, 9:14, 9:13, 9:12, 9:11, 9:10, 9:8, 9:9. And shotgun is Justin Herbert. Second and 12, gets the snap, steps back in the pocket, throws it over the right. It's going to be caught. A gain of about 6, and I think that's McConkey. It is Ladd McConkey. So gain of 6 takes away half of their yardage, so it's going to be third down and 6 from the 36 of the Chargers. There we go. Oh. All right, in shotgun, back line up to his left. Herbert takes the snap, throws it over the middle. I don't know who he was aiming it to, but it wasn't particularly near any specific receiver. Incomplete, 4th and 6. Punt team coming back out, 8:14 left in the half. I haven't seen Saw yet. Is he alive? Punt fielded at the 12 with a fair catch, and that is where the Vegas Raiders will start out their next drive. Everyone give Saw shit for being this late. He didn't get a notification. Lame. He's back from outer space. What's up, buddy? What do you think of my new digs? I'm in a tiny home. Yeah, Juan had to go real quick. He's gone. He'll be back soon. He's manifesting a Grossi raid since I'm in Arizona. I got everything set up though. I got everything here. Like computer, camera, lighting stuff. Like brought my Xbox even. I brought my RC truck. VR. Drone. Yeah, I needed I was like really hoping what's his name? Omarion Hampton to do poorly, and he is. So that's nice. I was worried about the Wi-Fi here, really. I was not sure if it was going to be good enough to be able to stream. And shockingly enough, it's holding up quite well. I mean, it's having some of the same issues I have with like, weird little, connection issues. I have an excellent connection. It's just like there's like a keyframe issue, which is totally fine. And the TV hasn't glitched. Like everything's looking sharp, which is pretty cool considering I'm on Airbnb Wi-Fi. I had the same, and then Baker and it was like, what is it? Baker and some other Baker and Bucky. That last drive, I was like up by like 16, and Omarion Hampton was slated to get 15. It was going to be like neck and neck. And then they went off on that last drive. Now I'm up by 31 and a half. So unless Omarion Hampton goes off in the second half, the second half or something like that, because he has negative 3 yards rushing right now. I wanted to do my pick'ems this week, but because of all the travel and all that shit and everything going on, I didn't even have time to do it again. So I still haven't done pick'ems this year, which is driving me nuts. And the fact that I'm already 2 weeks behind, it's all, having to be out in Arizona and travel and pack and all this stuff. It's just kind of made my life chaos. So. All right. From their own 11-yard line, the Raiders take the snap, hand off to Genty, who's going to find a hole and get about 7. Forgot to move the possession marker. My apologies on that. There we are. Other than that 32-man league there, Saw, it's only the league I'm in with you, and I don't pay attention to the 32-man because there's some guys on my team that don't even play. They're like special teamers. In shotgun, all alone, 3 left, 2 right, steps back, Gino throws it, caught, bobbled, but still caught, and that is going to be Michael Meyer. Wait, that's really his name? I say that out loud all the time, and it's like, it just always feels like, Michael Myers. But it is Michael Mayer. I guess it's Mayer. But whatever. On the reception, 6 yards. First down. It's not even close to that much, so. In shotgun, back lined up to the left. It's going to be a handoff to Genty. Genty's going to cut up to the right, and he's going to make a couple guys miss, dive forward, and that's going to be a gain of about 10 or 11, enough for a first down is what it looked like to me. See where they mark it, and they do mark it, and they're calling it 10 yards, almost on the nose. I bought some Arizona lottery tickets. Maybe I'll win the lottery while I'm out here. That'd be freaking cool, because it's up to like 60 or 40 million. If I win that, I'll stay out here and finish and then retire. I finish my stint out here and be like, all right, I did what you guys asked. Now I'm retiring. Under center. Sorry, moving around a little bit. He's going to throw. Pressure coming. Throws it to Genty. Up to the 40. Breaks across to the 41-ish. 8-2. Sorry. So the chair I brought with me is not that comfortable. So my ass hurts. I got to figure something out. This is just brutal, man. I don't know. This is my wife's little folding chair that she never really uses. And it sucks. My ass is uncomfortable. This was the problem I had when I first started streaming, was having the wrong kind of chair. And it sucked and it hurt and it just, I didn't like it. So I got that nice chair, but now that's sitting at home and I have a folding chair and it sucks. Unshotgun, fakes the handoff. Geno Smith to throw. Pressure coming, gets hit, floats it way high. That's going to be incomplete. 50-50-ish ball, but it was still pretty on the mark considering he was falling down. You like this folding chair, babe? Yeah, maybe because you're not fat like me, and then like fat guys need cushion for their butts. My fucking legs fall asleep. Pete Carroll's throwing a little bitch fit. He just got his helmet in there. The announcer, Geno Smith just takes an absolute shot to the face. Like, really, dude? Come on. Sorry, babe, your chair sucks. I'm sorry. I don't like it. Compared to my chair, my legs are uncomfortable. There's going to be a timeout for the Chargers. Pete Carroll is still yelling at the refs. Good God, man. Get over it. They didn't call it. You're not going to fucking... You're going to get kicked, like, whatever. I guess it's not baseball. He's not going to get kicked out of the game, but he's being a little whiny bitch. Well, I'm sorry. I need, like, what other chair am I going to take? Gino? Where did Gino go to college? God, I want to say Clemson. I have no fucking idea. Where did he go to college? Now I'm going to look it up. Geno Smith. East Coast area. I haven't looked it up yet. I haven't seen it yet. In shotgun. Back lined up behind him is not Genty. He's number 3. Man in motion, number 1. Hands the ball off. Oh my God. Loss of 5. Immediate. Dan always knows the answer. West Virginia. Oh yeah, look at that. West Virginia. Okay. I would not have guessed that. I wouldn't have gotten there. Would not have. There you go. All right, here we go. Punt team out after kind of failing on that drive. So Vegas punts it away. Nearly blocked, but did not. Fair caught at the 9. Oh, boy. So the Raiders start at the 12. Chargers start at the 9. Oh, this game is... It's a game. I mean, it is football, so there's that, right? Cool. Wentz, yeah, we'll see. I mean, honestly, yeah, watch him play really well, and it just basically be like JJ's just, I don't know, he's a rookie and he's not playing that well, and like you having Justin Jefferson and wait, what? Sorry, my phone just said it couldn't connect to my network. And it's not on Wi-Fi. It was like basically like, you don't have cell phone service anymore. I'm like, wait, what? No, yes I do. I think it will, and they will still bench him for him. But it's funny because it's like I said, I think you're going to see Wentz play really well. People will be like, oh, maybe Wentz could be really good. And then he goes somewhere else and he sucks. And it's like just like having those weapons on that offense makes any quarterback look good. So there's that. Because they got Hawkinson. Their running game is good. They got, like, they could be they have really good offense. And it's like, basically these guys that are like kind of mid go in and look like stars. Oh, boy. Yeah, well, I mean, like I said, some of these guys have been in the league for a while, so maybe they're more used to this kind of shit. But I can tell you right now, yeah, JJ looked like shit last night. I watched a little bit of that game, not much though. I was too tired. Babe, make sure you like it, like the video. Everyone that's in right now, make sure you like the video, please. The Holy Roller. They're watching that replay. Oh my God. That would be like the most frustrating play, I think, to watch. No, you can't go to bed. You have to wait. If there's a Grossi raid, you have to stick around for a little bit. I don't think... probably won't be one tonight. It would be cool, though. I would be very excited. In shotgun from their own 9. Back lined up to the left is Najee Harris. Herbert gets the snap. Throws it over the middle. It's caught. That's going to be Allen. Keenan Allen for 9 yards. Keenan Allen is 3 receptions, 29 yards, and a touchdown on 3 targets. He is 1 yard shy of being their receiving leader. Somehow my tongue tickled itself. I don't. I'm crazy. It's fine. 3rd down and 1. Wait, what? 2nd down and 1. ESPN, you're drunk. It's 2nd down and 1. In shotgun. 3 backs with him. It's going to be a handoff, and that's Harris, and he's going to get a half a yard. So it's going to be... now it is 3rd and 1. Oh, maybe I'm really behind. That's possible. Little bit. Actually, I think it was paused for a second. Regardless. All right, here we go. Now it's 3rd down and 1. Very, very short one. It's 3rd and inches. Under center. Bunch set. Man in motion, number 12. Gonna be a handoff to Najee. He's going to get tripped, but he's going to break through. I'm sorry, that's Amarian Hampton. Breaks up to the 30, 32, maybe 33 on the carry, and that is a first down. Gets out of bounds. We are inside 5 minutes, which means... Oh, wait, no. I thought the clock stopped inside 5 minutes. Maybe I'm on stupid pills. Or is it last 2 minutes in the first half and last 5 in the second? Wait, what? How do I not know this rule? Herbert takes the snap and shotgun, passed over the middle. It's going to be caught and reception for about 7 yards. And that is the tight end, Disley, I believe. Typing with one hand. Last 2 minutes. Okay, I was right. So it is. Okay, last 2 minutes of the first and last 5 of the second. Good to know. And that is the 2-minute warning, second down and 3. And the reception on that was... Who was that? It doesn't show it now. Son of a bitch. It was Will Disley. I did get that right. Okay, cool. I'm not completely stupid. How's everybody doing tonight? Fantastic. That's funny. One battle after another. Interesting. They use Peyton Manning in the commercial in like a funny way, and then the movie in no way looks humorous. Phillies? What about the Phillies? What happened with the Phillies, Saw? They're tied with the Dodgers. I don't know what else is going on with the Phillies. Well, I mean, the World Series isn't for another month and a half, but sure. Sure you are. You guys are first in the National League East, which is cool. Brewers are technically better than you. Oh. I wish I had Pickle here. Where is Pickle? Why don't I have Pickle? Why can't I have a cat? Just because I'm in Arizona, I don't get to have one of the cats? Such BS. She would actually not do well here. And also, there's no pets allowed in the Airbnb, so there's that. Oh boy, Khalil Mack is definitely out for the game. He's wearing a sling around his arm. It is bandaged up. I think he broke his arm. It looked bad. Right? And shotgun, back lined up to the left. Looks to be Omarion Hampton at their own 40-yard line. Second down and 3. Throws it deep over the middle. That's going to be a dime. And that is, oh my God, a bomb. 60-yard touchdown. Walk in there. Quentin Johnston. I knew I should have started him on fucking fantasy football. Son of a bitch. That was a fucking, good God, that was a dime. Or as Brandon Perna says, an FDR. Wow. Yeah, the video looked terrible. It looked bad. I think he's out for the season. I think he is. That was a beautiful pass. And I definitely should have had Quentin Johnston in, because after that play, he went from negative 2 yards to like fucking 15 points. So negative 0.2 points. Extra point is up, and it is good to go. It is an 11-point game. So now, definitely a two-store game. Two-store game. There's 2 stores. That was crazy. That was a beautiful pass, man. Herbert just dropped that thing in the butt. I was in stride. Just, yeah, so Quentin Johnston went from having negative 2 points to 13 points. So that's a lot better than I had for Derrick Henry, who got me 2 points, and that's who I would have put him in over. Or no, I would have put him over Keon Coleman. I've also got 5. So both bad. So cool. So that's cool. Cool and good. But I still will probably win this week, so. Yeah, dude, I don't know if it's even that. It's bad. Dude, fucking Burrow. Is Burrow out 3 months? Is that what they said? With a broken toe or something, he needs surgery? What was it? He needs toe surgery, but what's the fucking injury? I get it. 3 months. Bengals are cooked, man. Turf toe? Okay, what the fuck is turf toe? I guess I've never really understood turf toe. I didn't... Is a spleen... Oh, okay, here we go. Hyperextended... Okay, so sprain of the plantar complex, the ligaments and capsule at the base of the big toe, or the MTP joint. It occurs when the big toe is hyperextended, often in athletes playing on artificial turf, which is why it is often called turf toe. When the joint is bent backward and hyperextended, often while the foot is pushing off. Got it. So, that sucks for the Bengals and all of their fans, because that is the only thing that Joe Burrow's like the only reason why you could see them even competing this year. So with him gone, I have a feeling I'm going to put the fucking Bengals in the dumpster fire. No, maybe not. We'll see. I mean, they won, and Browning was, but 3 picks for Browning, man. Oof, they're 2-0. They can't go yet. We'll see what they do without him. They're not going straight to the dumpster fire, but they are teetering on the edge. It could, because fucking Browning's going to have to lean on Chase like pretty consistently. All right, kick is to about the 11, gathers up to the 10, the 15, to the 20, cuts to the inside, gets up to about the 27 or 28 yard line. And the Raiders will have 1 minute, 45 seconds. They do have all 3 timeouts as they take over to try and close this out. Now, keep in mind, the very first offensive play of the game was Geno Smith throwing an interception, which means the Chargers get the ball to start the second half. So if the Raiders really want to stick in this game, they need to score. They need to score a touchdown. They need to make this, or worst case scenario, a field goal. In shotgun, Geno Smith to throw, pressure coming, throws it behind the line of scrimmage to number 23. He's going to break a tackle, get about 14 yards along the sideline, and steps out of bounds. Now it is underneath 2 minutes, which means, as we just learned earlier, that means clock stops. So they don't have to burn a timeout. So that was a 17-yard reception, and that is Dylan Laub. In shotgun, Smith throws it. Laub again on the reception, dives forward, gain of 4. The clock is continuing to move. Raiders have all timeouts. 2nd down and 6 from their own 45. Geno Smith steps back, throws it over the right side. Diving catch and rolling out of bounds. Tucker, incomplete. They said he did not come up with the reception on the dive. Jacoby Myers. Still winning. Omarion Hampton only has 1 point, and they still need... He needs... officially, he needs 30 more to beat me. In shotgun, back lined up to the left. Clock is stopped because of the incompletion. Pressure coming. Gino rolling around the outside as pressure comes. He's going to launch it down the right side, way down, deep, 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 and it's going to be intercepted at the 1. And there is the second interception of the night for Geno Smith on a prayer of a throw into... There was 2 receivers, 2 defenders. And so it's like, you know, basically a Hail Mary at that point. And it was basically double coverage at that point. That was definitely double coverage at that point. So picked off at the 1. Oh boy. Basically an arm punt, really, but doesn't look good for his stat line. And it was, I mean, whatever. Raiders are the Raiders. So from the 1 yard line, they can't kneel down or they're going to give them points. It's going to be a safety. So what? Like, they look like they're in victory formation. Raiders have timeout. The Broncos had this situation, and they got the ball back, and they scored a fucking touchdown. So that was last week. If they don't get it out of there, the Raiders can just call timeouts. Call a timeout, 1 minute left. There you go. If they don't get it, they're going to be punting from their own end zone, and it could, like I said, the Raiders could still end up with points on the board. Hopefully no one started Geno Smith in their fantasy league tonight, because Jesus. Looking real good, Geno. Get you a pen and paper to write back. Derek, I don't know if you saw, they had a tin at the local Walmart here in Arizona. Bo Nix tin. And I opened a couple of the packs, nothing really in there, but there are 2 more Donruss packs, an optic and a regular from this year. So maybe, from last year. So maybe I'll see if I get a Bo Nix rookie or a downtown or something. Dan says downtown. I don't think I'm going to get it, though. In shotgun, backline up to the right. Steps up, throws it, caught, number 1, gain to the 9. It's going to be 3rd and 2. Timeout again, 56 seconds. Oh, I got to start taking timeouts away. My mistake. Raiders are down to 1. My apologies. Oh, 8:30 at my house, 9:30 back in Colorado. I'm still feeling like it's 9:30 though. Shit, I've been here for 24 hours, so my computer still thinks it's in Colorado. Where am I? Okay, here we go. In shotgun again, 3rd and 1, medium 1, a little bit longer. It's going to be a toss back to Omarion Hampton. He's going to get the first down by about a yard. So 2-yard gain, and that is going to pretty much do it. I don't think there's a point in calling another timeout for the Raiders. They needed that stop. So, yeah, the Chargers aren't taking a timeout. They could have taken a timeout now that they got that, and they could have tried some shots down the field to get a field goal to double dip, but they're not going to do that. It looks like they're just going to run the clock down and go into halftime. So my guess is this is our score going into half, pending some sort of lunacy. The Chargers will start out with the ball. It's going to be a run, cuts up the left, gets to the 20. That is Omarion Hampton again. 5 seconds on the clock. And we are going to See it tick, tick, tick. And there we go. We are in halftime. So, welcome to halftime. Let's open a pack of cards. We open the optic or the regular? I'm going to open the optic first, because I really want to. Opening a pack of optic. Amari Cooper base. Trey McBride base. Jeremy Ruckett base. Gabriel Davis stars. That's actually a short print. Prism. That's pretty cool. Yeah, it's like a star. That's actually, yeah, this is an SSP. Is Gabe Davis like a... Mist. Mist is my favorite. I like Riven. Isn't Riven like technically the prequel to Mist? I thought. But I really like... I played those games when I was a kid. I loved those games. It was basically a puzzle game. The graphics back in the day, because it was like a click-through kind of thing, were like beyond what anyone else had. Because it was like basically like just a different type of... It wasn't like a live... Like, like a live kind of game. All right, let's do my this other one. Okay, here we go. Austin Eckler. Jabril Peppers. Kirko Chains. Zay Flowers. The other Josh Allen. Marshawn Lloyd. All right, nothing big. Well, that's a bummer. No downtown for me today. Not even a Bo Nix in the Bo Nix tin. What a bummer, man. Kirko Chains, baby. I do like this card. This is really... It's like, if you hold it at an angle... You won't be able to see it, probably. But if you hold it at an angle, it's got, like, special star... Like, it's got, like, a Stars hologram. I think it's actually a pretty rare version. It just sucks that it's not a rookie, and it's Gabe Davis. Whatever. Still, cool card. I haven't tried those. Maybe I should... Are they on Steam, Hoff? That'd be pretty cool. That would be... I didn't know they were still doing games. I'll have to look into that. You should send... if they're on Steam, you should send me like an invite to them. Since I have my computer out here in Arizona with me, I think I'm going to try and get some gaming in here and there. This week, probably not so much, because this week I'm trying to get a handle on the project and try and get things going. And then on top of that, the two guys I joined out here that are already running the project... They're both sick. So I'm actually kind of doing it by myself on my first couple days, because they like something got passed around and they are just like super not feeling good, like high fevers. And I'm like, I met with both of them yesterday before they were sick, so I really hope I don't get sick. And B, damn it. It just makes it harder for my transition out here. But we'll see how it goes. Hopefully, they're not sick for very long, and they're not very sick, and they feel better, and they start feeling good, and it's not a big deal. And also, hopefully, I don't get sick, because I don't want to get sick. I just drove 13 and a half hours to be here, and if I have to be sick in a tiny house for the next 3 days, I'm going to be really upset, because family reunion thing coming up, and I need to be able to fly to St. Louis. So we'll see if that's going to happen. That's going to happen. Me flying to St. Louis. That's going to happen. Me getting sick, hopefully not going to happen. That's what we're going to see. Just saying. But yeah, I do like those puzzle style games. So like I said, I played what was I saying? Good gore. I played Riven and Mist a lot when I was younger, and it's like I played them both a couple times because it was just so much like it was just different than every other game out there, especially back in the day when graphics were terrible, and this thing just seems so real, and it was so much fun. And it's like a mystery, and you kind of like have to solve it with all these puzzles, and it was great. So that's definitely something I probably will do. Yeah, I'll be all right. It's only 8:30 here, and like I said, instead of having to drive an hour to work, it's 5 minutes. So I gotta sleep in a little bit more. I am tired, though. That drive yesterday really kicked my butt. Driving like 13 hours or whatever straight through. Only stopped for gas and no eating. I was like, I just had car snacks with me because I was just like, I gotta keep going. And everywhere I stopped, they either didn't have something, and there was like a huge line for the food, and I'm like, don't have time for that. I gotta get there. because I just wanted to get here and get out of the truck and unload and like not be driving. It's like one of those things, you know, you just don't want to. I just didn't want to drive anymore. You get to that point on trips like that where you hit a wall, and my wall I hit like 7-8 hours in, and I was like, oh my god, there's like 5 hours left. Oh no. Like this is gonna be the longest, because like then it's like time slows down. The positive is the Broncos game came on. I listened to Brandon Perna on the Broncos game. The negative was how that game ended. Did not help things, but it ended as I was getting into town, and so then I distracted myself by unloading my truck and getting everything set up. Everyone keeps saying that. At least, hey, the Broncos lost, but at least the Chiefs lost. Yeah, but, dude, it would have been so cool to be 2-0 and the Chiefs be 0-2, and then, we'd be tied for first. Be cool. Really cool. That would have been, epically amazing. I would have had so much fun with that, but unfortunately, it didn't happen. It's okay. I'm not, super bummed. It is September football, week 2. Teams are still, even though this is basically mostly the same team, there have been changes. You know, things are different a little bit. And it's, their teams are still kind of working things out. So I'm not going to panic after one loss. It might be, and as everyone's saying, the Saints, it might be the Saints of last year, where the Saints, started out with just this ridiculous team last year, and then they turned into one of the worst teams in the league. So I mean that's possible, unless Daniel Jones. If we have it's Indianapolis Jones. Turns out to be a really good fit for him, and he could actually do really well there, which would be crazy. And then at that point, you just got to feel sorry for Giants fans, because that sucks, oh yeah, we had Saquon and he was really good, and then he goes and has the best year a running back has had in forever with Philly. And then they get rid of Daniel Jones. It's oh yeah, Daniel Jones sucks really bad. And he goes in, he's has this explosive season. And it's oh, maybe the Giants are the problem, right? Maybe it's Brian Dable. Right? I don't know. That would just suck for Giants fans. Not a fun thing. I mean, you got Russ throwing 450 yards. No, not yet. But Russell Wilson, it's oh, is it? It's no, it's not. That's hold on. Yeah, fuss through and yeah, he did lose too, but yeah. Is that you? Oh, you got the Mark Jackson card with the who are those? The brothers, the Menendez brothers in the background of that basketball card. Is that thing worth quite a bit, or is it not? I don't know. Yeah, Dan just sent me a picture of it. He has it. Is that yours, Dano? That's at my house. I can see it because it's my countertop. But yeah, no, he has it. It looks like a really nice version too. A lot of people, I guess, do want that one. If we grade it, if I send it in to get graded and it comes back at 10, that might be worth some money. Because that one's yours, but I could send it in for you when I get back in 7 weeks. But still sitting at halftime right now, waiting. Oh, I just got a Steam update from, and yeah, so $65 for the set of the what is it? Abduction and Firmament. They look very interesting. Is it similar? Similar as how how the game is played to Myst and Riven, or is it completely more like a more modern game? Because it looks beautiful. The screen grabs on it look amazing. It looks really cool. Yeah, I'm just gonna save those. This is 100% gonna be. I like their name too. I like Cyan as their name. Just it's really cool. Let's see here. So we're gonna add. Okay, so much more modern gameplay than what they used to have, which is good. So continue shopping. So obstruction added. Have to wait for my next paycheck to get these because all this stuff coming down here has been a little bit, yeah. But we got to look at, where is it? Cyan Ink. So Riven, Mist, Firmament. Dude, Riven is still $35. Dude, that game came out so long. It's probably because it's still freaking amazing. Mist is $35. Oh my god. VR supported? No way. You can do Mist in VR. Oh my god. Like, Mist is such an immersive game, even just on a computer. Oh, that's wild. That's so cool. It's a remaster, too. Oh, so, like, the graphics are even... They do look better than... Oh, it's... Dude, I loved that game. Myst was, like... My dad got that game for me to teach me, like... He's like... 'Cause he knew I liked games, but back in... You know, this was fucking early 90s, so the games were terrible for the most part. So, it's like... This is funny. Sorry. Local Arizona commercials. They are very much worse than local Colorado commercials, by the way. But... yeah, but he got it for me and I fell in love with it and I was like just blown away by the puzzles and all that stuff. I did have to, at the advent of, you know, like when internet became more a regular thing, I had to Google help on a couple of the puzzles. 'Cause remind you, I was like 12 and I was like, the hell am I doing? So I had some trouble with Myst when I was like 12 years old. But yeah, dude, Myst is like, it brings back my childhood. It reminds me very much of my dad. So that one has a special place in my heart. That is a very, very cool... I did not know they remastered it, and I did not know they came out with more games after Riven. And it looks like it's pretty recent. So it looks like... So I'm looking at Myst. It looks like... what was it? Cyan... let's see here. Games... That was the remaster. Yeah, I beat it when I was like 13 or so, but I needed a little bit of help. So... Yeah, absolutely. Myst 3 Exile, like I never played that. I didn't play the copy, like the, you know, the, what is it, the sequels to Myst. I never really played any of those. Riven though, I did play that. So yeah, Riven was 97. When did Myst come out? Now I gotta look it up. I want to know when Myst came out. Myst game. Here we go. Saw, it's good to see you. Sorry it's so late. You know, these double Monday night games. What's up, Juan? How's it going, buddy? This came out in 93. So yeah, it came out when I was 8. I started playing it when I was about 9 or 10. So, and then I beat it when I was 12. So to give you an idea, I played it for like 3 years before I beat it. Because that game was freaking hard as a kid. Like that, it was so hard. Those puzzles were impossible. Wild. I know, Juan and Saw. Well, hey, at least I had Amada in here for, for the 5 people that are in here. But hey, at least I had one of you guys in here for the whole time. Because right after you left, Juan, Saw came in. And then right as Juan gets back, Saw leaves. So it's fine. It's perfect. All is right with the world, I guess. Freaking got a bug bite on my leg and it is killing me. And I'm in an Airbnb with like nothing. So like I don't have any way to not itch the crap out of it. Kick Off is about to be here. That was quick. That was a quick halftime. Caught at the 5 up to the 10 to the 15 to the 20 to the 25? Yeah, 25. All right, so here we go. No raid tonight. I think Grossi recognizes me too much and knows that he raided me twice last year. And that is fine. It would be nice, though, because I really want to get to 500 subs. We're getting there. We've added a few more. And I'm going to start making more videos again. And the making more videos, I think, will help. So, he will forget eventually. He will. And then he'll raid me again, hopefully. It would be nice. Maybe with my new background, he won't recognize me. In shotgun handoff, it's going to be a loss of 2. Omari and Hampton, yeah, he's having kind of a rough night. Well, actually, maybe not. Omarion Hampton, not as rough as I thought. 4 carries for 22 yards. So 5.5 yards a carry. He's their highest rusher behind Justin Herbert, but it's never good to have your quarterback as your best rusher. In shotgun, back lined up to the left, is Hampton. Second and 11, 4:15 in the third. They're on their own 24-yard line. Herbert to throw it deep down the right side, caught and pushed out of bounds, and that is going to be number 9, and number 9 is someone, I don't know his name, though. We'll find out shortly. Who the hell's number 9? I haven't called his name once. Or his number. Oh! His name is Trey Harris. That is his first reception. So that's why. I didn't know that. In shotgun, Hampton lined up behind. Throws the ball short to the left. It's going to be caught. Yeah, it's going to be a gain of about 3, maybe. And that is Quentin Johnston on the reception. So Quentin Johnston, 3 receptions, 71 yards, and a touchdown. And he's on my bench in fantasy. And I was like, damn, you know what? I should have probably started him. And you know what? I was right. I should have started him. So that was not smart this week, but it's fine. In shotgun, throws it over the middle, caught. That's going to be Ladd McConkey. He's going to get up to the 40 across midfield, and then out of bounds, or not out of bounds, pushed down, near out of bounds. So first down, a gain of about 10, I want to say, to the 38, 9 to the 38. Chargers are moving the ball pretty easily. It doesn't like you. It doesn't like you, Juan, which is ridiculous because everyone likes Juan. Hands off the ball, or fakes the handoff. Great handoff. Herbert's going to roll. He's going to run, and he's going to slide. So he slid 3 yards before the... Okay. So he slid 3 yards before the line of scrimmage. So loss of 3. The touchdowns were Quentin Johnston on a 40-yard reception. Who was it? And the other one was Keenan Allen on a, I want to say it was like a 10-yard reception. All right, 1st and 10 from the 41. Herbert's going to throw it. It's going to be caught. That's Omarion Hampton. He's going to dive forward to the 40. So 3rd and 13 goes to 3rd and 11. Sorry, 2nd and 13 goes to about 3rd and 11. I kind of do too, Juan. Maybe we have that kind of personality where we just have the ability to just kind of see what people are interested in and kind of click with them a little bit. Or we're just fantastic human beings. For me, I think it's more of the, I can kind of vibe with people. 3rd down and 12 in shotgun. Herbert throws it over the middle. It's going to be caught. It's going to be short. 4th down and 2 or 1, depending. 10:53. That was Harris on the reception. Apologies. I got to throw a little bit of trash away. If there's any trash in this tiny house, like at all, it's a lot because this place is so small. So I try to keep it clean. Plus, I'm going to make another beverage. All right, so they're going to go for it. They have the offense out on 4th down and 2. Waiting for it. I like this wireless mic because then I can do this. Plus, I'm just across the room in the kitchen. Timeout called by the Raiders, trying to change up what they're seeing. If Bree is watching right now, I forgot to grab the damn rechargeable AA batteries, and I actually need them. Oh, so bummed. Maybe after this, I'll run, see if there's a CVS or something nearby. CVS is here in Arizona, I think, yeah. Similar to California. Let's see if they just go pick up a pack. One of my primary one of my tools that needs AA batteries for pinpoint for certain things is this little laser thing. It uses AA's and I have no extras. I'm like, oh, cool. I forgot to put those in the case. So that's awesome. Oh, you are one. Don't count yourself short or something like that. Don't short, whatever. I can't think. They are going to put to the play. Herbert to throw deep over the middle. Caught. Gain down to the 5. Keenan Allen, man. The old man coming up clutch again. No, not really one. Not really. It's more of a favor. I get a little bit of extra, but not what you would normally get on a trip like this. They are paying for all my flights all over the place, though. But yeah, it's kind of, I was asked if I would be willing to, and the people I'm helping out, the guys I'm helping out are really good dudes, and I'm friends with them. And the project manager and the project executive and stuff are I'm kind of just helping. Not getting as much as I would like. Play clock was expiring, so they call a timeout. So both teams now down to 2 timeouts very early in the second half, third quarter. You know what I meant, right? Probably, maybe. Bree, yeah, I agree. I should be. But this was a better option than the other option because they also asked me to try and go help out in New Mexico and Albuquerque. I don't want to go to Albuquerque, A. B, it was going to be for a lot longer. And C, it was actually going to probably end up costing me money. It should. I might get a little extra money thrown my way at the end. We'll see. Honestly, this area of New Mexico is not that bad. Or not New Mexico, sorry. I'm in Arizona. The New Mexico thing, hell no. I said no to that one unless they gave me a lot of extra, and I was like, I'm not doing that. In shotgun, hands it off to Omarion Hampton, tripped up down at the 2. So 2nd and goal from the 2-yard line. It'd be cool if Omarion Hampton didn't score this, to be honest. Actually, you know what? I think I'm ahead enough, but who knows? You never know. You never know. Yeah, I didn't want to go to New Mexico. I'm not a fan of Albuquerque. Yeah, not where I wanted to go. This was a little bit better of an option. They're paying for my place for the whole time. They're paying for my travel back and forth. Maybe get a little bonus here or there. Run with Omarion Hampton up the middle. Stuffed. Maybe a gain of 1. So 3rd and goal at the 1. To be honest though, it's like the reason that show takes place there is because of the fact that that's kind of what that place is. So there's that. Did bring a bunch of like toys and shit with me because I'm basically an adult child. Like RC cars and fun little stuff like that, so I can, at least when I'm going to be here on my long weekends by myself, where I'm not leaving, going home. Handoff again. Hampton stuffed. And nope. 4th down and now 4th and goal again, but now on the 2. So we actually probably lost a half a yard. So Omarion Hampton just ran the ball 3 times and got nowhere. So Omarion Hampton went from 5.5 yards a carry to 3.5 yards a carry, and that alone right there. I feel like there's a lot of that, the one where people are like, I only knew that like Albuquerque was a city because of Breaking Bad. And I'm like, that's not a great like claim to fame. Like this movie about meth production is why your city's famous. Like 20-yard field goal attempt, the old extra point placement. And it's good. Shocking, right? So 20-6, Raiders, they have not looked great. They started out, their first offensive play was an interception. So there's that. Nori, what's up? How you doing? I'm in Arizona. So, welcome to my boring new background. I have a brown window thing. It's very brown. It's like a little cabin in here. It's very interesting. And that's true. Oh, my back hurts. Oh, yeah, driving. So the driving for like 12 and a half hours yesterday, my back has not been right still. I slept like a baby last night. Don't get me wrong. It was actually like I was so tired. I just like done, and I like didn't have any dreams, nothing. I just like it was out. It was like going into a mild coma. I was just so damn exhausted. But like I woke up and I was like, oh no, my back still feels like absolute dog shit. Cool, that's great. Love getting old. It's very fun. Yeah, no, they're both. New Mexico's pretty irrelevant too, really. Wyoming, though, they have really beautiful areas. They're like some of the areas in Wyoming. Oh my god. What the hell? Jackson, Wyoming, is like very beautiful. No time off. And I get paid salary, so it's not even extra pay at that point. Did I go away? Uh-oh. Am I good? Oh, thank God. Areas of New Mexico, yes, absolutely. Not Albuquerque. I don't like Albuquerque. I just don't. I'm sorry. I've been there a number of times. Not a fan of Albuquerque. This part of Arizona is really nice, though. It is. It's near Flagstaff, mountainy, higher elevation. Lots of cool areas for rock crawling, my RC stuff. Carried at the 10 to the 25, up to the 30. Taken down at the 33 or 34, depending on the spot. And actually, the place that they got me, this little cabin, like this little tiny house kind of cabin out here, is right near this springs and this other area, these rock formations. And I'm like, dude, Hoff, I'm going to send you a video of the rock crawling out here with my RC. I already kind of walked around and looked at it. Oh my God. It is like such a cool spot. I'm going to have so much fun. Holding on the receiving team. So the Raiders take over, and they are going to take over in significantly worse position than what they could have because of their penalty. Good work, guys. I like this little spot I'm at, though. It's gonna work out fine. I'm gonna be fine. It's gonna be good. I just miss the crap out of the kids, and I miss Bree, and I miss the cats, and I miss the dog, the Ollie dog, and the pickle. Gino passes it over. Almost intercepted again. Gino is wow. Dan, that is a card that he's mentioned before. And he knows cards pretty well, actually. Saw knows cards. He's young, but he knows some of those older ones too. But yeah, that card has been making the rounds, especially because the news with like them trying to get out. So like the Menendez brothers basketball card actually made it onto some mainstream stories recently outside of the card world. Second down and 10, 7-19 in the third at the 20. Handoff. It's going to be up the middle. Genty's going to make a guy miss. He's going to make another guy miss. He's going to push another guy over, and he gets spun out of bounds after a gain of about 5. Let me shimmy my way back in here. No, because I said it. I said, oh, it's the card with the Menendez brothers in the background. And he said, oh, I want that card. A lot of people do. He seems old for his age. But yeah, he's like 23 or something. He's a young guy. In shotgun, back lined up to the right. It is not Genty's, number 3. Gino to throw over the middle. Caught. First down +5. And that is Brock Bowers on the reception. Gain of 10 and a first down up to about the 34-yard line. That is the second reception for Bowers, 14 yards total. He's only been targeted twice anyway. Ooh, God, pardon me. My goodness. I gotta log into my Steam account sometime. How do I... Here we go. I got to download some games onto this. All right, under center, Fakes the toss back to number 3. He's going to roll around, toss it up to the right side, or sorry, left side. Caught, gain of about 4. That's Myers on the reception. What is the name of the game? Oh, here we go. Install that game. We're definitely installing that game. I'll pause the download, though. I don't need to mess up my stream. Dan is... Yeah, sure. I like that. Thank you, Juan, for laughing at that, because you've seen his face. Genty on the run. Gain of about 5, 4.5. Half a yard or so short. Cheers. Brust. You believe he's 24? Yeah, sure. And I'm a fucking leprechaun. It is a mimosa, yes. You were on the phone with me when I bought it. Under center, he's going to be a sneak up the middle. He's going to get it. They're up to the 45. 4 minutes and 45 seconds left on the clock in the third. Yeah, it's just orange juice. What are you talking about? It's just sparkly orange juice with alcohol and grapes. Made in the Champagne region of France. It's the spicy meatball. It's a Brimosa, actually. It's like 95% champagne. The orange juice is just for color. In shotgun, backline up to the left. Fakes the handoff to Genty. Pressure is coming again, but he escapes. He's rolling around the right. He's going to maybe throw. No, he's going to run for 2 yards. 4 minutes and 2 seconds. I am starting to think Geno Smith sucks. A light orange. Just enough OJ to make it look like orange juice, and not that I'm a severe alcoholic. I'm not actually a severe alcoholic, but you know what I mean. Whatever. In shotgun, back lined up to the left. I can't tell who it is. Looks like Genty. It is Genty. Steps back, throws it to Genty. He's going to run up the left side. He's going to jump over a guy, and it's an impressive looking jump, but still only a gain of 2. 3rd down and 6. Clock at 3:20. So I don't know what the hell exactly they're doing. Yeah. I'm not so sure. They're doing this little dink and dunk stuff, and they're not really... It seems like they're just not opening the field up. In shotgun, back lined up to his left. Bunch set to the right, trips right. Steps to throw. Oh my good God! It's complete to Bowers, but there's a chance Geno Smith might be dead. What the wow, that was a hit. Oh no, he's standing. He got absolutely dumped. Oh my God. That dude came in. Oh yeah, they broke away from it. It just... I only have 2 kids. Mostly just, but they got a shit ton of kids, so it's understandable. It is understandable if you got a shit ton of kids, though. So, yeah. Any kids is enough to become an alcoholic. In shotgun, passes it up to the left. Sorry, I'm just kidding. Love you, Riley and Elliott. It's going to be just shy based on the mark for a first down, and it's going to get to the 2-minute mark of the third quarter as clock continues to move. Hey, you know what? Shut up. That's why I got the snip, 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 so I don't have to pull out of a driveway. Jesus. In shotgun. Maybe that was too much information. Back lined up to the left, number 3. Who the fuck is number 3? I keep forgetting his name. He's going to throw it, floats it over to the left, and the receiver had a chance and had no idea the ball was even going his way. So there's that. Like I'm getting roasted on my own fucking... No, not my beard. Would never snip my beard. Just my testicles. Sorry. Who the fuck is number 3? Zamir White. Okay, so Zamir White has -2 rushing yards, but he has 9 receiving yards. So he's doing like nothing. Okay, that's why I forget. Run up the middle, I think. First down. Oh, boy. 1 minute about left. Just a little over a minute. I gotta stand up and stretch again. That sounds about right. So that was Geno Smith little thing. Dude, this chair, my butt. I gotta stretch my legs. Actually, I think most of this is not really necessarily the chair, but the fact that I was sitting in my truck for 13 hours straight and my fucking everything. It's just, I can't keep sitting. I gotta be moving. Somehow they didn't get a delay of game. Handoff to Genty. Runs into the D line and gets nowhere. So that's going to bring up 2nd down and 10 because the Raiders suck. Oh, walk around a little bit. Yeah, that much time sitting down yesterday really just, I don't like it. It's not a good time. It's really not a good time. Set up some stuff for tomorrow while I'm at it. Walking about. I did buy myself some lottery tickets. They have vending machines for lottery tickets out here, and they're it's interesting. But the there is a end of the 3rd quarter. The lottery in Arizona right now. What is the lottery at? Usually it tells you how much the lottery is. The Arizona lottery, I think it's up to like 40 million. So, if I somehow win the Arizona lottery, that would be freaking cool, you know? Would be neat. I would still finish my work out here, and then I would go home. But I would finish my work in a very nice house on a hill overlooking like a river or something. Yeah, they look like a bucket of assholes. You got Hemi? What does that mean? Yeah, I probably would too, Juan, but I would still be a closeted Broncos fan. Amazing what I would do for $40 million. Not going to go into details. Dan, I don't know what you're talking about at this point. If anyone knows what Dan's talking about, I don't know. Maybe help me out here because I'm corn-fused. I'm confused, about as confused as 6 ears of corn in January. I don't know what that means, actually. I don't know why I said that. Regardless, it came out of my mouth, and that's a new saying, and that's what we're going to say from now on. Everybody in the world. Still organizing stuff. I'm trying to make this little tiny house as organized as I can make it with all the crap that I have shoved in it. Hemorrhoid driving. Oh, a hemorrhoid. Oh, no. It's not a hemorrhoid. It's just I couldn't stretch my legs out, so they got really tight. My knees have been hurting. And my butt muscles are tight. Handoff to Genty up the right side, across the 30, down to about the 28-yard line. So 3rd down and longish. It's about 3rd and 8. Oh, I'm sorry, it's 5 yards, so I guess it's the 3rd and 6. What's a lot of... What happened? Who's making up Proverbs. Did I make up a proverb? Oh, shit. I forgot what I said. I'll have to watch the video again. At least it was on recording. Free play. Gino is going to probably waste it running around like a fucking lunatic. Oh, he's going to yeet it. Yeet! And almost intercepted, incomplete, and it was a free play regardless, so whatever. What did I share? Oh, that my butt muscle hurts? From sitting in a truck for too long? Well, yeah, I mean, you sit in a car for 13 hours and you don't have a tight... Oh, tight butt. Yeah, that sounds wrong. Out of context. Yep, nope, I see it now. Yeah. Oh, that was unfortunate. Oh, boy. 3rd down and 1. And he's going to fake it, throws it, short left, caught, spun around. Myers to the 20, spins. It was like a... I think it was like a 720. And gets first down. 13:56 on the clock. Oh, yeah. We're all confused as 4 ears of corn in winter, because why would corn exist in winter? It's actually fairly deep if you think about it. Or not. I have no idea. In shotgun, back lined up to the left is Genty. Steps back. Smith to throw over the middle, way over everyone's head. That was, well, no, if it's winter, if the ears of corn are in winter, it's winter. Doesn't matter if it's in the southern hemisphere or not. Winter's winter when winter is winter. So even if it's our summer and it's their winter, the ears of corn are in winter. So why are they in winter? Because the ears of corn shouldn't be in winter. You know what I mean? Dude, David, what's up, buddy? I'm in Arizona. It sucks. Anyway, in shotgun, back lined up to the left. Gino, about to take the snap. Takes it. Steps up, throws. It's tipped. Still completes the pass, gain of about 4. 3rd down and 6. Okay, now you're thinking too much into it. Okay? We're thinking you're going too deep. The phrase was locally based. Based in Colorado in my mind. All right? We're going to change hats. I don't know why. It's the only thing I can do right now. My brain is a pile of mush. Cheers. All right, 3rd down and 7. 12:42. They're at the 14. In shotgun. Play clock winding down. Smith, stepping back, pressure's coming, sneaks away. There's a flag, it's holding. I don't care what they do right here, it's coming back. It was a 1st down. I know, it was a late game. Man, it started, so I'm in Arizona right now. It started 7 o'clock Arizona time, which is 8 o'clock Colorado, and it is 10 o'clock Eastern. So, football's on. So thank you for stopping by. Juan, no one knows, and that's why it's so provocative. This stream has gone off the rails. This stream, like the other night when everyone was just going crazy, this is beyond that. I feel like the streams are just continuously going off the rails more and more, especially when the games suck. Because this game sucks. Okay? It's terrible. Geno Smith in shotgun, 3rd and 17, throws it short. Genty's going to get back to the 20, maybe the 19. So we're going to be seeing 4th and about, I don't know, 11. Blah, 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 blah. The Raiders suck balls. So the positive is the Raiders suck, and the Chargers aren't playing that well either. They've had a few good plays. Herbert looked pretty decent. Their defense looks good. I feel like every team in the AFC West is faking the funk until otherwise noted. extra field goal coming to make it an 11-point game with 11 minutes and change remaining. Kick is up and it is good. And the Raiders faithful are cheering like they just won the Super Bowl by getting 9 points. What a bunch of sad little fucks. Anyway. Oh, it's not really the water so much as it is the fact that I drove a lot yesterday and I'm still like kind of mentally burnt out from that. And I've been drinking mimosas all evening, so that's part of it. And this game is heinously awful. It is not a fun. There was like one exciting play the whole game, and it was a pass to Quentin Johnston, and that was a while ago. Other than that, this game has been, I don't know, pretty mundane. I know there was like some fun games, like honestly pardon me, the Sunday night game I did, the the Bills and the Ravens. That was easily the most fun game I've watched in so long. I had a blast. And there's a game like this where I'm having trouble paying attention to the game because the more interesting thing in my general vicinity is organizing this tiny house I'm staying in. So there's that. And thinking about where I'm going to go find batteries after this game is over. So, part of it's that. If I'm left to my own devices. Also, I think it's not necessarily... The other problem is, David, I'm left to my own thoughts for too long when I'm by myself. And that's just not healthy for anyone. More specifically me. But, such is. Pete Carroll is holding Geno Smith like a grandpa walking his grandchild about after getting kicked off his hockey team. That was adorable. He is 74. He is old as fuck. He is very old. Interesting. It is a great mix for Off the Rails. Waiting for a kickoff. Pardon me while I take a nap, because this is... Seriously? So 15 minutes left, and the ball fell off the tee, because even the ball doesn't want to be a part of this game. We are farmers. Okay, I don't know why that just popped in my head. Fuck. Kickoff is away. Downs it. Can you down it? It did land. Bounced into the end zone, but that means they take over at their own 20, right? Yeah, so they take over. All right, yeah. Sorry, I'm still adapting to these new kickoff rules. Certain things I'm like, wait, what? It's not like it's just awful. It's just like... It's not exciting. There's like nothing real. Geno Smith's playing like a bucket of shit. They've kicked 3 field goals, like one per. They've kicked 1 in the first, 1 in the second, 1 in the fourth. The Chargers are playing. They were playing bad, and then they started playing a little bit better, and they had like a couple exciting plays. But other than that, it's been kind of just like, eh. Yeah, this one, they kicked it and it bounced in. So if you kneel down after it hits the landing zone and bounces into the end zone, then you start at the 20. So that's what they did. As opposed to running it out from like the 1, as it bounced, he stepped back into the end zone, fielded it there, and then knelt. But yeah. Are you? The 3 field goals are going to... Oh, that's right. It was a field goal. Well, your guy has 2 extra points and 2 field goals. Yeah, I was winning. I need let's see here. Omarion Hampton needs to get 27.5 points still. And I would lose, but I'm pretty sure that's not going to happen. I'm starting. If I do win this tonight, I'm going to be starting out my fantasy league 2-0. And last year, by the time the second week came around, both my starting running backs and my best wide receiver were all out for the year. So that's pretty cool. So you need a field. So basically, you need the Chargers to get a 50-yard field goal, and then the Raiders not to do anything else the rest of the game, kicking wise. All right, under center, back in the backfield. Herbert from the 20 steps back. He's going to throw it over the middle short. Check down to Najee Harris. It's going to be a gain of 9 or 10. That actually might be a first down. He got a little extra push. So 2nd down and 1. Make sure everyone likes the stream. It always helps. I only have 5 likes, but there's like 8 people in here. Come on, guys. Everyone like the stream. Let's go. All right, under center again. 2nd down and 1. 10:37 on the clock. Hands the ball off again. He's going to dive forward on Harris. Is going to get the first down just barely. Oh, man. I accidentally did something and closed my thing. There we go. Now it's back. Well, that's pretty good, Juan. Actually, that's really good. It's better than what I did. I went 0 for 0 because I didn't guess anything. To throw, caught at the 30 up to the 35. This is Najee Harris again. He's going to spin around and get down. That's another first down. Najee Harris getting involved in the passing game. So the blind man can still catch. Arr, I'm Pirate Harris. Pirate Najee Harris. I blew my eye up with a firework. Sorry, it is gone just, yep. All right. 9:10 left in the game. Throws it again, but it's behind his target. That is intended for Quentin Johnston. There is a flag down, though. Yeah, those are both very dumb, Juan. Well, Jags over Bengals I could see, maybe. Bears over Lions? No. Awful. Also awful. Actually, you know what? No, it wasn't awful. It ended in excitement. It was better. It was better, I think. Actually, it wasn't that bad. The ending was interesting. The rest of the game was kind of slow. Tampa Bay ended up winning by 1. They got a... what was it? The Texans scored a touchdown with very little time left, I think is what it was. Let me see here. Touchdown with 2:10 left to take a 19. They failed the 2-point conversion to take a 3-point lead. And then Baker and company moved the ball down with 6 seconds left, scored another touchdown, and they also failed and ended up 20-19. So it was actually a little more interesting, this one. Catch for Ladd McConkey across to about the 49. Not enough for a first down. It's going to be 3rd and about 1. The Bears look like a pile of crap. And I have concerns for the fact that... Don't worry about the Broncos. I missed the Broncos because I was driving. And I listened to it, and it was, I think, probably saved me from having a meltdown on camera by not streaming that game. From the 50, 3rd down and 1, in shotgun, Justin Herbert, McConkey in motion from right to left. Herbert takes the snap. He's going to throw. He's still going to throw all day. Throws it. Oh, my good God. Directly into the hands of the defender, Pratt, and he dropped it. That should have been a pick. Like, that was the easy... He threw it straight to him, man. Come on. Good God. Like, there's not an easier interception than that. He could have run. He didn't have to throw the ball. And he threw it directly to a defender, and the defender couldn't catch it. So basically, what could have been an exciting play turned into a what-if fucking contest. Offense is still on the field. 4th and 1. They're actually going to snap it. There's a fumble, and it's going to be a turnover on downs after he recovers it but gets tackled at the 42. What the fuck are the Chargers thinking? They do a gamble and some weird sweep play, and it gets fumbled. What the fuck was that shit? Good God. God, I hope the Chargers charger it just for that. Gaggle of dipshits calling that play. My goodness. No shit. Guns Save Dicks? That's a great name. So, Justin Herbert fumbles aborted. Who was that intended? Was that who tried to get the carry on that? Because they're saying Herbert fumbled. Oh, Davis. Because I think I don't know who fumbled, but it was one of them. I think it was Darius Davis fumbled that shit. I don't know. Somehow the Raiders have it. They're down by 2 scores, 8-10 left. They have 2 timeouts. Both teams do. I don't know what kind of hot garbage 4th and 1, 4th and a half play. That was bonkers, man. That was such a dumb call. I cannot even with how dumb that play call was. Oh yeah, Harbaugh trying to be too smart for his own fucking good. You know what's gonna trick him up with this one? This play. Like, oh cool, good work. I have Quentin I have Quentin on my bench, which was not a great call, but I should still win because short of Omari and Hampton getting 27 points, I'm going to win. I'm going to use the Banyo. I am not peeing for the D because fuck both of these teams. I'll be right back. It's just crazy. Like Harbaugh's like coaching to fucking lose or something. I don't know. He's like trying to charger it. And you got the Geno just throwing it to almost every defender on the frickin' team. Geno to throw again. It's going to be caught this time by, and that looks like it was Brock Bowers. Gain of about 7 on the reception. No, it be the C. That was Dan. Dan, that was you for you one. The Pirates' favorite letter? It's not R. It be the C. I got it first. All right? Deal with it. Second down and 2, 35-yard line. Raiders going to try and make this game mildly interesting, if they can do it. Genty in the backfield. Smith steps back to throw. He's going to yeet it down the left side, way over the head of his wide open receiver. Jakobi Meyers, as open as you can be, and just misses him. Jesus, man. Come on. All right. In shotgun. Geno overthrows Smith. Takes the snap. He's going to throw. Throws it over the middle. It's going to be caught. And that is Jakobi Meyers to the 20 to the 15. Gets tripped up right before the 15. And it's going to be a gain of about 20. And a first down, 7:10 left on the clock. You need Myers to get 17 yards? He just got 20. Just got 20. Steps back to throw, throws it. It gets tipped and flubbed, intended for Myers. But incomplete because it was tipped and turned into a flopping dick. Guns, does that mean that you get to win fantasy football off that 20-yard reception by Jakobi Meyers? One, I don't know where they're from. In shotgun, way high snap, but Geno gets it, throws it behind the line to Genty, and Genty's going to get taken down at the 20, loss of 5. 3rd and 15. Oh. All right, 3rd down and 15 from the 20 in shotgun. You got White in the backfield next to Smith. Smith steps back. He's going to throw deep down over the middle. Bullet tipped, intercepted in the end zone. Turnover, 3rd pick of the night for Geno Smith. That'll probably be the dagger. There's still time left, but Geno Smith he's having a real rough night, man. Because, like, realistically, he should have been picked off at least one other time. And that was unfortunate because 2 of his picks are tips. Like, his guy gets the hand on the ball and it tips it straight off of a defender and straight to another defender. So a double tip for the 2nd time tonight for a Geno Smith interception. Fuck, man. Geno's having a rough one. Have a rough one. Because that was the first interception, the first offensive play of the game. Off the hands of his receiver, off the hands of a defender, into the hands of another defender for an interception. And then this one, off the hands of his receiver, into the hands of another defender, off that guy's hands, into the 3rd guy and pick. Nori, love you, my friend. Get some sleep. Oh, wait, I thought you said I'm right. No. I thought you said night here. Never mind. I can't read. It's too small. I've got old eyes. Leave me alone. Nori is right there. I'm going to make another drink because why not? It's only, oh God, it's already 9:30 here. Lame. I'm going to go make a beverage, drink this last little bit, and watch the rest of this game. Maybe it'll get interesting if Geno Smith would stop throwing freaking interceptions. Jesus, man. And come on, bro. figuring out how to throw a pass. Geno Smith is not going to do that. Boop. Oh, Geno. Way to go. Way to go. Third pick of the night. Third pick of the night. Oh, boy. This is a bullet of a pass. Just double coverage, man. He's covered well. You're throwing into double coverage. It's like you're basically just like you're giving it up. That's what you're doing. Let's see. Sorry, checking something real quick. Oh, sorry, I missed an entire play. What the hell is that? Oh, that's not what I'm looking for. Okay, anyway. Back to what I was doing. Hands the ball off and gain of about none. -1, actually. Loss of 1 would be more appropriate to say. Third down, 5 minutes left. About a little over 5. Tin Cup was a Colorado whiskey, yes. No, yeah. Arizona doesn't have daylight savings. So for half the year, Arizona is the same time as California, and for the other half of the year, it's the same time as Colorado. So it's either mountain or Pacific because they don't change time zones. They don't change times. Third and 4, Herbert's going to throw, dropped by Keenan Allen. 4th and 4, just over 3.5 minutes, or sorry, 4.5 minutes left in the game. Daylight savings occurs mid-November, I want to say. I don't remember the exact day. It's like the third Sunday or second Sunday? I can't remember. Well, they're going to punt it away. Chargers get the ball punted. It's going to be fielded at about the 20. And he's going to cut back to the left and get to the 25 and get knocked out of bounds around the 32. Not a bad return. So let's watch Geno Smith's next interception, shall we? Who wants to wager? I'm just kidding. I'm not going to wager. But I will say I have a feeling the Raiders are going to not do anything. Just, previous history. Look something up. Do 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 do. What's that? So I'm trying to look at the map of this area in Arizona that I'm at. I have no idea where anything is. That's wild. It's weird being in a place where I'm just vastly confused by my surroundings. I've never been here before. It's a church. No, I'm good. Hughes Plumbing Supply. Okay, yeah. So that exists. That's cool. Whatever. Prescott Regional Airport. So there's an airport over there. Is there a gas station near the airport? No, what's that? The Potter's House. Harry Potter's house or something. I don't know what the fuck that is. There's a highway. That's Highway 89A. Is there an 89B? Interesting. Very interesting. Losing my mind. Well, there you go. Honestly, I think it should just go away. I don't really know why it still exists. I would prefer just to stay daylight savings, really. But, you know, what do I know? What do I know? Nothing. I know nothing. In shotgun, Geno Smith throws it, tipped, and almost close to being picked off again. Way to go, Geno. Yeah, it's totally fine. Jesus, man. Geno Smith in 10-plus air yards, 0 for 10 and 3 picks. Wow. Huh. I love daylight saving. I don't like standard time. I like the later nights. Pass over the middle, caught by Brock Bowers. Gain of about 7, 3rd and 7, 4:10 on the clock. 2 timeouts for the Raiders. See if they can do anything at all. 3rd and 3 in shotgun. Steps back to throw. Throws it over the right. Tipped away again. Knocked down. Just under 4 minutes. 4th and 3. Geno sucks. Wait, what is going on here? I missed something. When it's Offset. We see him on the TV. That's a real person, I believe. Oh, Offset? Are you talking about Offset? How about a... What yard line are they at? They are on the 40? So a 60-yard touchdown pass to Brock Bowers is what you want, Hoff? "60-yard touchdown pass to Brock Bowers." That's what's going to happen. Insert no meme here. You got it. Yeah. In shotgun, Bowers is in the midfield. Not quite. He's like in a weird position. He's in the slot. It's going to be a rollover. Geno Smith is getting dragged down, sacked. Oh, man. Raiders look like a bucket of crap. Not that I care. It's actually kind of bringing me mild pleasure. But, actually, to be honest, the Chargers didn't look that... Their defense looks good. Their offense, still, you know... That's probably going to be the game. Yeah, no, it's pretty common common feeling there. One. I don't know if they're going to pass it. There's 3:51 left. Under center. Back of the backfield, man in motion. There are no wide receivers in the game right now. It's going to be... Oh, Hampton fumbled! Morgan Hampton fumbled and the Raiders got it back immediately. Oh, this game is stupid. Oh, shit. Oh, Marion Hampton. Oh, you're having just a real shit game there, boss. I'm going against him in fantasy, and, man, it couldn't be going better for me. I think he has 1 point. Yeah, no, both of those, honestly, should be crimes against humanity. Juan. What a doink. But yeah, Juan. Oh boy. In shotgun, Geno Smith with another chance. Steps back to throw, batted down, almost intercepted by a fat guy on the D line. My goodness. Yeah, no, the AFC West has been real dumpster fire this week. That is for sure, Nori. And yeah, Juan, Stephen A is his takes. It's like you feel like he's like Nick Wright. Hot takes for the sake of hot takes for views and clicks and shit. Geno Smith to throw on 3rd and 5, floats it down the left side. It's going to be incomplete to Brock Bowers. One on a flag, didn't get it. 4th and 5. So the Raiders defense is doing really well. The Raiders offense is a freaking joke, man. I don't know about his political shit. He's a sports guy. I listen to his sports talks, and his sports talks are stupid. Some of the worst I've ever seen. And shotgun back, line up to the right, 4th and 5, 3:16. Man in motion. Geno to throw. Geno to roll. Geno to throw. Geno to trip. Geno to stay on his feet somehow. Geno to run and scramble and float it to the edge and throw it. Why would you throw it away on 4th down? You useless turd. Oh my God, Geno Smith. Like, you're going to throw, like, scramble, do something. You threw it away? Why would you throw it? It's 4th down. God, the Raiders are just, wow. They are bad. Geno Smith is 24 for 43 and 3 picks. He has 43 attempts for 181 yards. Good God. He's averaging like what, 4 yards a pass attempt? 4 yards per attempt or in the vicinity. 3 picks. Geno Smith played so bad. Dude, Nick Wright just has just ass takes. Yeah, probably, Nori. Yeah, don't even get me started on Grant Cohen. No, he's been chewing the same piece of gum for 72 years. Herbert to throw, caught, 1st down. Raiders going to use their last timeout, I assume. Sorry, I don't have it marked down. They're both down to 1. Honestly, I got distracted by the fact that this game sucks ass. I forgot to mark down timeouts. So a giant shitbag who knows about nothing and has hot takes for the sake of being controversial because he thinks that's going to do him well in his career. Got it. Understood. Cohen is much worse. Okay, well, there you go. Handoff. Rush, gain up to the 20. That's Trey Harris. 2-minute warning. Oh, never mind. I would say 2-minute warning, but the Raiders took a timeout because they still think they have a chance in hell of Geno Smith doing something other than turning the ball over and looking, I don't know, awful. Yeah, no, that makes sense, Hoff. I think that's surprised that they continue to assign him a press pass. Or he can, I mean, he probably gets lots of views because people hate him so much. And that's good for money, but like, I don't know, is that really a good thing? All right, 2:09. Raiders have no timeouts left. It's 2nd and 6. If they get a first down here, the game's over. And they got a first down as Najee Harris slides across to the 11-yard line. And that's going to pretty much about do it. There's a flag. Hold on. God damn it. We can't have anything nice because of shit like this. Just end it, man. This game is awful. Articles. I love that. Shut up, refs. Illegal for no one gives a shit. They want the game to end. This game is ass. And you're calling illegal formation right before the 2-minute warning, you fuck. God. All right, 2nd and 11, 2:02. Herbert is going to fake it. He's going to roll. He's going to run it himself. He's going to slide down. He's going to be shy of the first down, so 3rd and short coming up. 2-minute warning. No, I don't think we have someone that's that much of a piece of shit to our own team. And I don't know if the Walton Penner group would fucking deal with it because, you know, Walmart. I think they would just, I don't know, he's probably buried somewhere if he did exist. Be right back. I'm going to go pee. Oh. I left my speaker on. Hey, did you guys hear me pee? Sounds great. Fantastic. Well, I hope you enjoyed the noise. I forgot to hit mute. Oh, fuck. The stream is live streamed. Ow. Hey, go to bed. I did. Oh my god. I'm dead. I'm dead. I can't. Oh, fuck. I know. I'm gonna die. Whew. Our views went up, so that's good. 3rd and 6 at the, oh God, 18-yard line. It's going to be a run. Maureen Hampton's going to get the first, or no, that's, sorry, Najee Harris. I'm going to get the first down. Yeah. Yeah, I think so. This game just, oh, fuck, this game sucked. The NFL can't put final up yet because, you know, obligations, but it's final. So, game 20-9. This game sucked. Unironically, one of best streams. Yeah, the views went up, and that's worrying. That is, honestly, a little bit worrying. People apparently like to hear my stream on stream. Hoff, good night. It's like 11 o'clock for you. Go to bed. Go to work. I'll talk to you soon, buddy. Go Niners. Because, you know, you guys actually played well. 3 hours of this game is enough for me. Fuck. Good God. Oh, God, the AFC West is boring. Oh. Okay. Well, guten Abend. Guten Nacht. Schlafen Sie well. I'll see you guys later. I'll have a couple videos probably coming out this week. I'll have some time to record, but I will not be going live again until next week. End of next week. So, adios, fellas. Adios, my friends. Thank you again. And, yeah, maybe the next stream won't be as off the rails. We'll see. This one was real special. So, thank you for joining for my special first stream from Arizona. The rest of them will be from Arizona until the beginning of November. So, get used to this boring-ass background because shit ain't changing. But I will see you guys next week live, and tune in to Dumpster Fire and Top 10 this week. Later, guys.